Hi there, this is Jonathan Ginsberg. I'm a personal bankruptcy attorney here in the Atlanta area. And I'd like to talk to you about a situation where you are filing bankruptcy, you're about to file bankruptcy, you may have already filed bankruptcy, and you see the possibility that you're going to inherit an IRA. Now, a few years ago, this was unsettled law, and there was a real question about whether an inherited IRA would be exempt property. What I mean by that is that, in general, when you file bankruptcy, retirement money that is subject to taxation if you take it early, would be considered exempt. Certainly under Georgia, the Georgia exemption statute, an IRA, a pension generally is going to be considered sheltered or exempt, meaning that nobody can make a claim on it. The trustee can't claim it, creditors can't go after it. However, if you inherit an IRA, there's generally not going to be exempt protection on it. So even though it's still an IRA, the law basically has changed now. The Supreme Court has ruled on this, and basically the logic is that since you did not work and pay into this and create the funds that funded this IRA, then you should not be able to declare it as exempt property. Well, this is a problem. If you're in the middle of bankruptcy and a parent or another relative passes away and you inherit by will an IRA, that money becomes property of the bankruptcy estate and you can lose it, not only if you're in bankruptcy, but even if you are out of bankruptcy within 6 months after your bankruptcy is closed, the trustee can come back and reopen that. I've actually seen that happen a couple of times. So what I would tell you is if you're going into bankruptcy or you're in bankruptcy and you've got an elderly or maybe an ill relative, or even if you've got a parent with some substantial money that you think you may inherit something, what you probably want to do is talk to that person, talk to the parent or relative, and have them create an estate plan where that IRA goes into a trust. And again, that's the specifics of that are kind of beyond this video, but you don't want to inherit it as you. You want to inherit it as the beneficiary of a trust, and in many cases that trust can protect you from losing that asset. So it's really important to have that very sometimes uncomfortable, difficult conversation with your parent or other relative, but it can save you lots of money. And I'll tell you about a case I had a few years ago where I had a client who inherited, I think it was $75,000 or $100,000 in an IRA from a parent while she was in bankruptcy. And the trustee heard about it, or it was revealed as part of the bankruptcy. The trustee said, "Thank you very much, I'll take it." And this was before the Supreme Court had ruled on it, and we had to litigate this, and I had to negotiate with the trustee. We ended up settling it. Now, however, I would have lost that case because the Supreme Court has already ruled on it. So if there's any possibility you're going to inherit anything from anybody and you're thinking about going to bankruptcy or you're in a bankruptcy, you need to talk to the person that has the money and have them set it up in an estate plan where you do not get that money as you. It's in the form of a trust that protects you and protects them so that you don't lose that inheritance. So hope this has been helpful. If you did find it useful, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube or a like on Facebook. And please let me know if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I'm Jonathan Ginsberg, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks a lot.